Crypto in 2026 feels risky, confusing, and honestly a bit exhausting. If you're thinking about getting into crypto but feel like everyone else already knows something you don't, this video is for you. One wrong move and you can lose your money, get scammed, or buy at the worst possible time. With people shouting about coins you've never heard of, it's no surprise most people feel stuck. Most videos either overcomplicate this or promise insane returns. So instead of hype, predictions, or 100x nonsense, I'm going to show you exactly how I'd start crypto investing from scratch today, what I'd buy first, what I'd avoid completely, and how I'd keep it simple and play it safe. This is the boring, realistic approach most people skip, but it's the one that actually lets you sleep at night. It's the same approach I use with my own money. Let's start with the very first decision most people get wrong. Did you know the dollar has lost over 95% of its buying power in the last 100 years? There's a digital alternative designed to actually hold value, and that's Bitcoin. So we'll take a look at what is crypto and why does it matter. So before we talk about investing, let's simplify what crypto actually is. Traditional money, like the US dollar, is backed by confidence in the government and it's controlled by central banks. Think of it like water from a tap. The central banks can turn it on and off and sometimes even flood the system with more water. Over time, the extra water dilutes the strength of the stream. That's why a dollar today buys a lot less than it did 100 years ago. For example, $1 in 1923 has roughly the same buying power as about $19 today, meaning the dollar has lost around 95% of its purchasing power over the last 100+ years due to inflation. Bitcoin and the other cryptocurrencies are different. Instead of being controlled by a central authority, Bitcoin runs on the blockchain, a public digital ledger that's basically a self-writing diary of every Bitcoin transaction that everyone can see but no one can change. This makes it more like a sealed bottle of rare water. You can't just make more of it whenever you want. Bitcoin is capped at 21 million coins, so unlike the dollar, it's deflationary by design, meaning it can gain value over time if demand grows faster than supply. Now let's talk about market cap. That's just a fancy way of saying how big an asset is in dollars. If you imagine lining up every unit of an asset and putting a price tag on it, that total is its market cap. Right now, according to global asset rankings, gold has a market cap of around 34 trillion US dollars, making it still the largest store of value on Earth. Bitcoin's market cap is around 1.8 trillion US dollars, making it the biggest cryptocurrency by far, but still much smaller than gold. Assets like companies and stock indexes make up the rest, with the big slice in things like the S&P 500 ETF from Vanguard, which holds $1.7 trillion in total value, which is slightly less than Bitcoin's 1.8 trillion. What types of crypto are there, and where should you be investing? Before you buy your first crypto, understand this. Most people don't lose money because they picked the wrong coin. They lost money because they didn't know what they were buying. Think of crypto like a food pyramid. Not everything deserves equal space. Bitcoin sits at the base. If crypto were a house, Bitcoin is the concrete slab. It's the oldest, biggest, and most trusted coin. When Bitcoin moves, the rest of the market usually follows. It's not flashy, but it's solid. It's like an index fund or reliable Toyota, built to last, not to race. Bitcoin saw a price change of over 700% from the lows in December of 2022 to the highs of October 2025. Ethereum is the next layer up. If Bitcoin is digital gold, Ethereum is the engine room. It powers dApps, decentralized applications, and smart contracts across the crypto world. It still moves a lot, but it's generally steadier than smaller coins. Picture a major highway, busy, important, and used by almost everyone. ETH has not performed as strongly as previously anticipated, only going up about 300% in the same time frame as Bitcoin, but these charts visualize how much volatility crypto can have, sometimes dropping anywhere between 60 to 80% in just a few weeks or even months. Then come altcoins. These are everything else. Some solve real-world problems, some are experiments, and many others others won't survive. Coins like Solana or XRP can move faster than Bitcoin, both up and down. That's like riding a dirt bike instead of a sedan. More exciting, but easier to wipe out. Stable coins are the calm corner. They are designed to peg to $1. They don't grow, but they're useful for parking money or waiting out volatility. Think of them like a digital version of cash, boring but practical. Next are meme coins, which are driven by hype. They move on jokes and social media, not fundamentals. They're closer to lottery tickets than investments. Fun to watch, but teach a painful lesson for speculators. Crypto is volatile by design. Bitcoin can swing 5 to 10% in a week. Ethereum often moves more. Coins like Solana or Dogecoin can jump or drop 20 to 40% fast. That's normal here, but it catches beginners off guard. That's why time matters. Short-term investing is like surfing in a storm. Long-term investing is more like floating with the tide, slower, calmer, and more forgiving. Before investing anything, clear high interest debt. Crypto gains don't help if debt is quietly growing in the background. When you start out, the goal isn't huge returns, it's avoiding big mistakes. Learn how to buy crypto, store it safely, and stay calm when prices move. Tools like CoinGecko make it easier to track the market. Think of it like a weather app for crypto. You can see the whole market, track individual coins, compare market caps, spot trends, and understand what's actually happening in the crypto market instead of guessing. Crypto rewards patience, not speed and FOMO. The people who last aren't chasing every new coin. They're the ones who learned the basics, used good tools, and gave themselves time. Trying to time Bitcoin is like trying to catch a wave in a storm. Dollar cost averaging is using cruise control instead, and this is a beneficial strategy for investors, both new and experienced. It means investing a fixed amount like $100 per week, no matter what the price is doing. Some weeks you buy high, some weeks you buy low, but over time it smooths out the ups and downs. This removes stress. You're not panicking in crashes or chasing hype. You just consistently buy while the market does its thing. To put some real numbers on it, investing $100 per week into Bitcoin from the 24th of January 2021 to the 24th of January 2026, so across a 5-year period, means you invested $26,100 in total. Over that time, the portfolio would be worth about $92,270, so a 127% return without having to time the market. For beginners, this is one of the simplest, lowest stressed ways to invest in Bitcoin. Next, we'll be looking at picking an exchange. When it comes to buying and selling crypto, think of exchanges like digital marketplaces. Some of the biggest marketplaces are in the US, like Coinbase and Binance. Coinbase is like the safe supermarket where everyone goes. It's trusted, easy to use, and perfect if you're new to crypto. Binance is more like a giant trading floor packed with every kind of cryptocurrency you can imagine. It's great if you want to explore and trade like a pro. But if you're in Australia or New Zealand, local exchanges are often much more convenient. One of the biggest is Swyftx, which has grown like a rocket since starting in Australia. It's simple to use, has hundreds of cryptocurrencies and clear, transparent fees, so it won't feel like trying to read a map in a foreign language. Recently, Swyftx acquired Easy Crypto to become the biggest exchange in New Zealand. Think of it like two neighborhood stores joining together to make one huge, super stocked shop. This merger means more coins, lower fees, better trading tools, and 24/7 customer service for Aussie and Kiwi users alike. Full disclaimer, this video is sponsored by Swyftx, the platform I actually use myself, and I've got a special offer just for you. If you sign up through the link in this video description and complete your verification, you'll get $20 worth of Bitcoin. It's like a free little starter pack to kick off your crypto journey. This Swyftx sign up bonus is exclusive to my channel and one of the best around. Swyftx also makes it super easy for Kiwis with local bank transfers that are fast and secure. so you can deposit and withdraw directly to and from your New Zealand bank account. It's a direct highway between your NZ bank account and your crypto wallet. No waiting, no extra fees, just smooth transactions. Swiftx isn't just a place to buy crypto, it's like a Swiss Army knife for beginners. You've got 420 plus coins, lower fees, real-time chart alerts, and tools to track your portfolio. Features like auto-invest, crypto bundles, and trigger orders. Buying Bitcoin is simple. First create an account and verify your identity, then deposit funds from your bank, quick and secure. Search for BTC, click buy, and enter the amount, and confirm just like that. Bitcoin lands in your Swiftx wallet. From there you can leave it or move it to a cold wallet or set up recurring buys to grow your holdings slowly, like feeding a piggy bank. So let's talk about storing crypto, and don't worry, I'll keep it simple. It's important deciding where to stash your cash or treasure. First up, we've got hot wallets like MetaMask and Exodus. These are like keeping a few bills in your backpack. Super handy, you can grab them anytime to buy, sell, or trade crypto, but here's the catch. They're connected to the internet, so you rely on the security and trust of the platform to keep your digital assets safe. Next, there's cold wallets like Ledger and Trezor. These are your high security safes, your hidden treasure chests tucked away where only you know where they are. They're offline, which makes them much more secure, perfect for holding crypto long term, like stashing your gold in a secret cave. There is a downside, they're not exactly user friendly or the quickest way to trade. You've got to plug it in, often update the software, or jump through a few hoops. And if you lose the device or forget your backup seed phrase, then you might lose access to that treasure and never see it again. Keeping crypto on an exchange. This is like storing your cash in a digital bank. Platforms like Swiftx, Coinbase, or Binance hold it for you, so you can trade quickly without worrying about safes or wallet. It's fast, convenient, offers the best trading tools and the latest security features, but remember, the bank, or in this case the exchange, holds the keys. You don't have the full control, and if the exchange ever gets hacked or has technical problems, you could be in for a bit of strife. For most beginners, the sweet spot is a mix to spread the risk. Keep some crypto in a hot wallet or in an exchange for day-to-day trading, and stash the rest in a cold wallet. It's like treasure in a vault. That way you've got access when you need it, but most of your crypto is locked up, safe and sound. If you want to really get the most out of Swiftx, knowing your way around the platform is key. So check out this full-length guide where I break down every feature of Swiftx, how to deposit, withdraw smoothly, explore all the coins, trading tools, set up your wallet safely, and make the most out of your sign-up bonus. By the end, you'll be navigating the platform like a pro and ready to make your crypto adventure as smooth and rewarding as possible. So I'll quickly log into Swiftx to go through the process of actually buying some crypto on the platform. So firstly, here's the home screen. You can see how much I currently have on the platform. It's just under 130 New Zealand dollars. So if you want to search for a particular crypto, click on this icon in the top right corner. So we'll be buying Bitcoin, so we just type BTC in at the top of the screen, click on the cryptocurrency, and then from here it's going to give us a bit of financial info about that particular coin, so its current price, 24-hour high and low, the trading volume as well. And then if we want to purchase it, just click on buy in the top right corner and then enter the amount that you would like to invest. So I'll just invest the whole $128 that I have on the platform. So you can drag the slider across at the bottom, just go to 100%, and then I'll click on review, place order. You can also see the fees for the transaction as well at the bottom right corner of the screen. Just click on place order, and that's all you have to do. So from here, the process won't be instant, can take up to 24 hours, maybe even 48 hours for the coins to be available, but that's all you have to do to buy some crypto on Swiftx. It's very, very straightforward and can be done with a few clicks of a button.